What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another Platinum Trophy video for you guys. Today I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy in Resident Evil 8 Village on the PlayStation 4. Now, the last trophy that I do have to get is Knives Out, which is not including some boss fights. Finish the story using nothing but close combat weapons. I am also going for a few other trophies in this playthrough, that being the 3-hour speedrun, and also completing the game without using over or spending over 10,000 lei. So anyway, with all of that being said, let's get right into this video. So I was live streaming myself getting this Platinum Trophy over on Twitch. I do live stream all my Platinum Trophies in various other games over there. So if you want to follow me, there's a link for that down in the description below. It's twitch.tv/Snickel. So anyway, we are playing on our final playthrough here to get a few of the challenge-based trophies, that being the close combat weapons, like I said, along with the less than 10,000 lei and also the speedrun. Now, I would advise to do around 4 playthroughs for this game. I will be making a How to Platinum on it shortly in the next month or so, but I would advise doing about 4 playthroughs while you're going through. That being that you should be doing a playthrough on the normal or casual difficulty to just kind of play the game, another playthrough on maybe the hardcore difficulty to get some more lei to upgrade a weapon called the Stake, and then playing through on your Village of Shadow difficulty with the Stake and infinite ammo, and then going back through. And you can do all of your challenge-based trophies in one playthrough if you want to. Now, I did the challenge-based trophy for using less than 3 healing items in my first playthrough. I did also the same thing when I played Resident Evil 7. So you're given a few options there if you want to, but you can do all your challenge-based trophies at the end if you really, really want to. Now, I am using the LZ Answerer here, which is the lightsaber in the game, which does count as a close combat weapon. You are able to unlock this if you do get an SS rank in every single one of the Mercenaries maps. There's 8 of those. If you're having troubles with, trying to figure out how to get the SS rank, I do have a guide, which will be in the playlist in the description below. For each one of the maps, I believe I get triple S rank in basically all of them, and SS in the first 2. So if you're wanting to get the SS rank to use the LZ Answerer, I would highly advise to do that, because using the LZ Answerer makes this game 100 times easier than it would if you were to use the regular knife or the, I don't even know what the other knife's called, the Karambit or something like that. So here we are, there are some spoilers, but we are fighting Miranda here with the LZ Answerer. You can actually turn it into a double-sided lightsaber, which makes it attack a little bit faster, and it actually makes this boss fight really, really easy. This is, again, my 4th playthrough, so I'm technically on like new game plus 4, which I don't think the game counts it as that. They just count it as like new game plus, and then it kind of tells you how many times you've beaten it in the corner. So I don't think it makes it any more difficult, but I am playing on new game plus 4 on the casual setting. So it doesn't really take too long to really finish her off here. But as for the game, man, I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the game compared to RE7. I don't know. They're not really comparable when it comes to the type of games, because I believe that they are 2 different type of games. But if you enjoy one, you're definitely going to enjoy the other, or vice versa. So you are able to use your pistol for a few things throughout the game. This being one of them. You are allowed to use your pistol to shoot Miranda here, because you can't really use your close combat weapon to do any damage to her. And then I believe I tried to use the close combat weapon here. You might be able to, honestly. I'm not sure. There's like a list of like where you can use it and where you can't, but I would advise to just use the close combat weapon there to just finish it off, because there are, again, a few areas that you can use your gun in order to solve a few puzzles or to do stuff like that. As long as you're not damaging enemies, you are allowed to use your pistol. And in the menu, there is like a challenge that you can follow, and it'll say like a 0. You want it to say 0 the whole time, because it'll say like number of times that gun was used or something along those lines, and it'll say 0 instead of, like, you don't want it to have any numbers. You just want it to be 0 the whole time. So there we go. We beat Mother Miranda. But yeah, like I said, if you like Resident Evil 7, you'll like Resident Evil 8. If you liked Resident Evil 8, you will like Resident Evil 7. They're not one of the same games. They're not comparable. But I think that if you're liking one game, you will definitely like the other game, because they are they're somewhat of the same, but not really. It's kind of hard to explain. But Yeah, I think if you like one, you'll like the other. That's just my take. But they are completely different experiences. So here we are. We're skipping all the cutscenes to kind of finish it up because we do need to skip the cutscenes in order to get back to the menu, to beat the challenges, to then get the trophies, because that's how it works. You actually have to physically see the challenge bit get beat in the menu. So there we go. There's all of our challenges beat with a lot of CP. We will get Dashing Dad. We actually don't get the Knives trophy last. We're going to get it second here, Knives Out, which is the one that we were going for. And then we will get another trophy, that being Frugal Father. And then we will get this Platinum trophy, Ethan Winters. Really glad to get the game done. Had a lot of fun playing it. Had a lot of fun with RE7, so I knew I was going to have a lot of fun with RE8. I may play this on the PS5. But anyway, let's take a look at this list. So here it is, 100% with a platinum, no DLC or anything as of the moment, but I will anticipate that there will be DLC down the line just because of the way that the game ended. But as you're looking through the trophy list here, you're going to see that there's going to be trophies for beating the main story, beating the story on every single difficulty, a lot of various random trophies, some challenge trophies, some collectibles, some trophies related to the mercenaries, and then there's going to be trophies at the bottom that are related to buying things with the CP, that being, I forget what it is, it's like, figures and concept art or something like that. You actually have to buy all of that and view it, which doesn't really take too long. It's not as bad as it sounds, but I love this trophy list. It makes you do a lot of things in the game, makes you play through the game a lot of times. It makes you play through the game a lot of times in a lot of different ways, and overall I find it to be very enjoyable because the game is enjoyable. You don't have to have a giant open world to have a fun game. You can have a nice linear game with a good trophy list, and it can be a lot of fun. Anyway, here's the profile. Trophy level 543, 4%. I've got 12,552 total trophies. Got 8,551 bronze, 2,771 silver, 1,038 gold, 192 platinums, and like I said, 12,552 total trophies if you're into that numbers kind of stuff. And here's the platinum trophy itself, Ethan Winters. So again, if you have played RE7, I would advise to play RE8. If you haven't played RE7, I would advise you to play both RE7 and RE8 and give it a try. I had a lot of fun. Again, I would advise to get the game done in around 4 playthroughs. That's what I would advise people to do. You can do it in 3 if you want to, but one of those 2 playthroughs is going to be a pain in the ass, that being the Village of Shadows difficulty playthrough, because you will not have enough money or lay to upgrade the stake all the way, which will make it a pain in the ass. So I would highly advise to do this in 4 playthroughs. I guess you could do it in 3 playthroughs, but then you wouldn't be able to really, it would be hard to do the speed run. There could be some ways that you could mix it up to do it in 3, but I wouldn't advise it. I would just, do the extra 4 hours and play through the game again and run through it to get all of your additional money so you can upgrade the stake, because completing the game more times I don't think makes it more difficult. So if you beat it 2 times, then you're doing your Village of Shadow difficulties in New Game Plus 3. I don't think it really makes it any more difficult than New Game Plus 2. So don't really worry about that side of it. Now, when it comes to the mercenaries, getting that SS rank, you only need an S rank for the trophy, but again, I would advise to get the SS rank for the close combat only playthrough. Would totally advise it. It's not really that difficult. You're not going to be able to beat the mercenary maps first try with an SS or a triple S rating, but just give it some time. You'll get it done. You just learn the map, you learn the spawns, you learn this, you learn that, and then you can watch a few guides or anything. Like I said, I have those linked in the description below, so if you're struggling on any of those, you can watch them. And again, get that SS rank, get that lightsaber, get that LZ answerer, because I'm telling you, it's 100% worth it. So anyway, let's talk about a few numbers here. So, time it takes to get the platinum. I would average it's probably going to take anywhere between 30 to 40 hours to get this platinum. I'm leaning more towards 30 because your first playthrough is going to take you about 5 hours, or sorry, your first playthrough should take you about 10 hours. You can then do an additional playthrough on whatever difficulty. That should take you another 5 to 6 hours. You're going to be doing a speed run at one point, which is going to take you under 3 hours. I think I got it done in around a little over 2 hours, honestly. Then you're going to be doing another playthrough on the Village of Shadow difficulty, which I would say will take you any between 3 to 4 hours. So right there, just in and of that, you're looking at around 20-ish hours. And then to get through the Mercenaries mode on an SS rank, to get the LZ answer, you're looking at probably about an hour a level. That's being very conservative. So if I was to be conservative with the whole Mercenaries mode, you're probably looking at it around 10 hours to get it done, because there is one map on the Mercenaries mode, that being Factory, that can be a pain in the ass. So I would average around 10 hours to get through that mercenary mode with an SS rank and everything. So adding all of that up, you're looking at around 30 to 40 hours to get this platinum, and I would say it's highly worth that 30 to 40 hours. Now, rating out of 10 to get the platinum, you're probably looking at around a 5 or a 6. I would give this more a 5 if you are going to be playing with the stake and unlimited ammo for the Village of Shadow difficulty, because it makes the game super easy. If you're going to be doing this with the stake and unlimited ammo and the LZ answerer, you're looking at basically a walk in the park to get the platinum. If you're not going to be doing that and you're going to be challenging yourself a little more, this is going to bump it up. But with that being said, that's completely up to the way that you want to play. So me personally, I would rate this at a 5 out of 10. So 30 to 40 hours, 5 out of 10. If you haven't played the game, go pick it up and play it, because it deserves a play. It deserves all of the plays, and it deserves your time to get this platinum trophy. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have played the game, if you're planning on playing the game. If you are having troubles with any trophies or collectibles or any of the mercenary modes, there is a playlist in the description below that will take you to my full trophy collectible mercenaries guide walkthrough. So if you need help with any of that, go check that out. Again, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this, and I hope to see you all around sometime soon.